Baruch atah Adonai melech haolam v'shehakol nitbarei. L'chaim l'chaim l'bracha. Well, welcome, folks. Good morning. So today is the eve of Zayin Adar. Zayin Adar is the 7th day of the month of Adar. It's the day that Moshe Rabbeinu passed away. Happens to be the day he also was born. That's the day that he passed away. 120 years from day to day. And usually, Zayin Adar is connected to the this week's Parsha, which is connected this year, to Parsha's Tetzaveh. And it's brought down in Svarim, it's brought down in holy books. Now, why is it connected to Parsha's Tetzaveh? Because from the time that Moses was born until the Mishnah Torah, his name is mentioned in every single Parsha, except for this one. In this Torah portion, his name is not mentioned. Now, so the Rebbe says that this is not, doesn't fit completely. Why? Because true that his name isn't mentioned, but he is mentioned. Not by name of Moshe, but the very name of the Parsha, Tetzaveh, means you shall command. It says you shall command, and many other you shall take, you shall do. Right. So a reference to Moshe Rabbeinu, to Moses, is very much in the Torah portion. Just his name isn't mentioned. Further, seemingly, not mentioning the righteous person is the opposite of the idea of histalkus v'tzadik. Histalkus means, well, we would translate it the passing of the righteous. It means the ascent of this, the ascent of the tzaddik, of the righteous person. Right? Because the ascent of the righteous person doesn't affect his name and doesn't affect his actions. The name of the righteous and their effect lasts forever, as we see Moshe Rabbeinu, right? Moshe Rabbeinu, his name is, and effect is still here. What goes away from what goes away is the body of the righteous from this world, right? So how do we say that the passing of the righteous is is hinted by the fact that his name isn't mentioned in the Torah portion. How do we make sense of that? And again, it's not, his name isn't mentioned, but he's very much mentioned, as we said. Titzava means you command. Asisa means you do. Lekachta, you take. Right? Which, in a way, is even more mentioning him. Because usually the verse speaks about Moshe in third person. V'yidaber Hashem el Moshe lemar, and Hashem spoke to Moshe saying. That's third person. But in this Torah portion, the mentioning of him is all second person. You, the second person. So, okay, his name isn't mentioned, but he's very much, in that sense, even more, so to speak, mentioned in the fact that it's second person rather than third person. So we can explain. The Zohar says something that we learned in the 27th letter of Tanya, in the fourth book, in the letters of the Alter Rebbe. Tzadikai dispatish dakach, that when a righteous passes away, he is found kulei almin, he's found in all of the worlds, including this world. He's found more than when he was alive, including this world, not just in the spiritual world. Okay, spiritual, we get that he'd be found more and more available, more prevalent, more relevant, right? But we're saying, when we say yatir, the word yatir, more means, it doesn't mean just a little more. It means a lot more, without limit, right? Meaning, when a tzaddik is alive on the earth in a physical body, meaning in a physical body, what we get from the tzaddik is only a ray of who they are. When they pass away, that they're no longer a soul in a vessel, a soul in a body, right? The vessel doesn't hide, the body doesn't hide anything. Therefore, we're able to get from the core essence of the righteous person, much more we're able to get, much deeper, the core essence. Furthermore, the righteous themselves, not only what we get from them, but the righteous themselves, with their ascent of their spirit, their soul, to their source above, where they are, figuratively speaking, carved out from, their core level, that core level is found more in this world. So not only is there nothing preventing, a body prevents the soul from fully engaging, because the soul is clothed in a body, so therefore you're only getting it via the body, any type of connection, any type of influence. When the soul is no longer in the body, you're getting direct from the essence of that person, of their soul. Likewise, and further, the soul itself goes to the core of where it's carved, where it comes from, its root source, meaning a higher level of the soul, and that is something that is found in all levels, including in this world. So it comes out that the passing of the righteous has two opposite ideas, a paradox. that the physical passing of the righteous is connected with their spiritual ascent. That they go to level up to level higher and greater, to the root source of where, the core essence of their root source, beyond revelation, beyond that which is revealed, right? As opposed to when they're alive, we just get what's revealed, which is a ray of light rather than the sun itself, if you will, for a metaphor. And that's why he's not in this world in a revealed way. But on the other hand, the essence of the righteous person after they pass away is found in all of the worlds, including this physical world, right? Much more. And that's why we can get more from the righteous after they pass away, which is a phenomenal idea. We can get more after their passing. Wow. Again, why? Because they don't have the limitation of a body, and you're getting from the core essence of them, rather than getting a ray of light. You're getting the source of light, right? You're getting the sun itself, again, figuratively speaking. So from this we can understand that the passing of Moshe Rabbeinu is hinted in the fact that his name, Moshe, is not found in the Parsha. A name of a person is not the essence of who they are, right? That the idea of a name is concerning to a second person, right? That another person can call you, right? And then another person calls you. Person to themselves, I don't need my name for myself, right? Because I'm myself. I don't need to call myself, right? I don't need to call myself for, come back for dinner, As we see, actually, after a child is born, they don't have a name immediately. A boy has it by the bris. A girl has it, the first, the Chabad custom is the first opportunity to have an aliyah. So a child is born, the child is born Saturday night, a girl's born Saturday night. Well, till Monday would be the first opportunity to have an aliyah that you would give a name by the Torah. Right? And yet, that child, the halacha is that if the parents passed on and the child doesn't have a name yet, right? Whatever, just again, a halachic idea. Parents passed away, child wasn't given a name yet, passed away. They passed away on a Sunday, and the child wasn't given a name yet. The child, who is the only child of the parents, inherits everything of the parent, right? Because you are something without a name. Right? On the other hand, when I say you, right, who are you talking to? You're talking to the essence of the person. Who you? Well, everything of you. You isn't a particular. You isn't referring to, your intelligence, your emotions, your character, to your actions. You. The entire of you. The essence of you. Right? So Moshe's name is not mentioned. but which is a reflection of him to others, which would be when you're alive, a reflection of you to others as a soul within a body. But his very essence is mentioned by the fact that you and the essence of who you are, which is what happens after you pass away, as we said, that the essence of the person becomes revealed down in this world. And therefore, this is the hint of his passing of Moshe in this week's Parsha. And when Moshe passes away, he's elevated to the core essence above, beyond the aspect of a name. And therefore, Parshas Tetzaveh doesn't mention his name, but yet doesn't mean that he's not here serving. He's standing here and serving as he did before. On the contrary, he's serving even more so. He's serving even more so because the essence of Moshe, the way he is above, is found in this world, right? As Tetzaveh, you, command, meaning you are here, you are present. Not only you are present, right, but the core essence of you, as we said, the word you means, not a certain component of you, not a certain quality of you, but you, the core and everything of you, the essence of you. Wow. Okay, we're going to continue this thought tomorrow, which will be Zayin Adar of these teachings, and we'll see some phenomenal added ideas to this idea, to what we just learned, that'll make it, wow, something, we got the core essence of the idea, and we'll tie it in with many other components and see how powerful this is. All right, we'll see you shortly.